might take a moment to warm up.
Stand back. Last time one of his inventions exploded, I lost an adorable cashmere cardigan.
I now present to you Baron Barron's first ever non-dairy, zero sugar, allergy-free ice cream.
Harrison, that's fantastic. Really fantastic.
Harrison, you're eating ice cream. Right, I'll call the Flying Doctor service. Tiger, run an ice cold bath.
Mummy, it's fine. It's non-allergenic.
Harrison, this isn't just good. It's spiritual. Got to have some. Oh, that's odd. Where are all the bows? Sky, weren't you supposed to be doing the washing up this week?
It's the oldest trick in the book. She hides them here until it's someone else's turn to do the washing up, and then puts them back in the sink.
Thanks a lot, Snitch.
Right. This calls for a new regime. From now on, you'll be doing extra chores, and you can start by helping Tiger clean the snake pit. And just to make sure, you won't be getting this back until I've seen some results.
But wait! How do I do chores without lipstick? I usually start with the sweeping and tidying up. Then I move on to feeding the snakes and cleaning out their cages.
Tigers, I've had a beauty idea about a highly informative snake show. Snake Man Jake's Snakes in History Extravaganza.
It was my idea.
I thought of the title. I thought you could hang up this backdrop for us.
Dad, I've already got so much to do.
I'll leave it to you then. We've got a lot of historicity we've got to rehearse.
Anyway, we've got a lot of work to do, so we better get moving.
I finally got bars on my phone, and you never know how long that'll last in this dump. Daddy, it's me.
Sweet pea. Don't worry, your present's in the mail.
Present?
Birthday present.
Silly, it was my birthday months ago.
That time difference gets me every time.
Daddy, Mother has finally lost it. Like, gone completely bonkers. You won't believe this, but she's forcing me to do work. Child labor.
That's outrageous. It's immoral. There should be a law against it.
So you'll come and get me?
I'm sorry, Sugar Puff, no can do. I'm in the middle of closing a $10 million business deal, and you know how important my work is. So, you be brave, and we'll touch base again when my inbox is clear, okay? Oh, and, happy birthday, baby doll.
That's funny. I wonder what's wrong.
What a shame. Guess I'm done for the day.
Relax. There's a backup generator. See? Us Johnsons aren't as silly as we seem. So, Miss Johnson, you were saying? Great. Now we'll have to check the incubators, refrigerators, as well as sweeping, cage cleaning, feeding, and setting up Dad's new backdrop. But I guess if we divide it in half...
Fine. I'll take the backdrop.
It looks like oil, all right.
Shh. Keep your voice down. Quick, help me cover it up.
It's in the middle of the snake pit. How are we possibly going to keep this a secret?
You're right. You'll really have to rack your brains to find a way.
But this isn't my problem.
No? You just helped cover it up. Looks like the actions of a guilty man to me. I wonder what the others will think when they find out. Now, I've got an important phone call to make, so I'd snap to it if I were you.
Honey bun, I already told you there's no way I can come down there. Daddy's very, very busy.
Daddy, I didn't know who else to call. You see, I've just struck oil.
Mail's early today.
Daddy!
Sweet pea! For my darling Miranda, something to help with those cold desert nights.
A dead animal. How disgusting. As you know, I don't wear fur.
And for Harry-O, something that's going to blow your mind!
You got me a brainwave scanner.
Check it out, sports fan! And last of all, for my angel baby.
Wow, this is so much better than my old one, which, luckily, I won't be needing anymore. I can't believe how lucky I am to have a father like you.
You're welcome, honey bun. I was in Paris anyway, en route to Budapest. Had some time to kill.
Do you travel a lot?
I'm in a new city almost every week. I think it enriches a man. Adds a level of sophistication.
As you can see, Tiger's father doesn't get out much.
I am Sir Jake de Baron Baron, and this is my Facebook page, my Jake Baron. Oh, good company.
Jake, this is my ex-husband, Hugh.
G'day, Hugh. Look, I'm about to do a new snake routine. Would you like a complimentary preview?
I'd be honored.
Dad, is this the right time? I mean, Mr. Solendra's a guest.
Hey, in times of old, knights were bold and maidens fair. Dragons and serpents stalked the earth.
Snakes don't really stalk.
Don't quibble, page boy.
Dad, watch out.
And so the mighty knights of yore. Oh, jeez, what's that? It's slithery. Oh, get me out of the armors, trying to find purchase in my nooks and crannies. Now! Nook, crannies, get it.
Aren't we both lucky? I've got a rich, successful, sophisticated father, and well, you have Jake.
I can't believe they're making you share a room with all these snakes.
This is luxury. When I stitched up that uranium deal in Canada last year, I had to share an igloo with 2 huskies and a walrus who had gastro.
Wow. So, where we live, Daddy, I know you've got apartments all over the world.
Angel cake. Business first. The important thing is that no one finds out about the oil.
Don't worry. Oh, I had to let Harrison in on it, but he has sworn to secrecy.
Smart move. The kid's so focused on sport anyway, he wouldn't think twice about a bit of oil.
You know, my father has no idea about my life. I might as well be invisible.
What? You think Dad notices me? Yesterday I defeated the Snee Warlords in Death Storm 3030 and didn't even mention it.
So, what do you do to get noticed?
Talk about snakes. What's your dad into?
Stocks, bonds, commodities, futures trading, money, basically.
Bro, you've got the perfect in. That ice cream machine is worth a fortune.
Maybe, but I doubt I could get it running, even if I wanted to.
What? You inventor guys are supposed to keep going. Through rain and sleet and hail and shine.
I think that's Postman.
Right. So you're gonna let yourself get beaten by some wimpy posties?
To get it going, I would need an alternate power source, like nuclear fission or solar flares or... Maybe I can fix it, but you're gonna have to keep this a solemn secret.
Dad,
How can I help you, Tigers?
I was thinking about Mr. Salendra, how he's used to staying in classy hotels. So maybe, from now on, we should try and make him feel at home. Sort of keep it, I don't know, classy?
Oh, yeah, I reckon we can arrange that.
Really?
Yeah, you bet. I present to you
The mighty Tyrannosaurus Rex. Ah, ancient ancestor of the modern snake. Ah,
Now that's what you call classy.
Well, Godzilla, is it?
T-Rex, actually, Hugh. Don't feel foolish. I've been working with the reptilian world all my life.
Fascinating. I wonder if I could have a word with you about a business matter in private.
Anything you want to discuss can be discussed in front of my daughter and my faithful assistant.
Okay. Well, truth is, I've fallen in love with Baron Baron.
I don't blame you, Hugh. Nowhere else like it in the world.
You can say that again.
Thing is, I'd like to own property here. And I'm willing to pay a generous price for the Snakeatorium Marama.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I love it here too, Hugh. I love it like I love my own children, and no amount of money could possibly... Oh! Got to admit, that's tempting.
I don't expect an answer straight away. So you think about it. Take your time. Say, answer by tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, or the offer lapses.
Looks like the oil's generating more than enough energy. Now all I have to do is get my dad to taste it. And remember, not a word about where the power is coming from.
Fair dinkum. Jake reckons he might flog the Snakeatorium. I'd be up the creek without a paddle.
What you need is to set up your own show. Do your own thing.
You're not wrong there, but it'll cost big bucks to get the Digby show up and running.
I know a way you can make all the money you need, but you have to keep it a solemn secret.
One curling wand for daily use, the heavy-duty model for bad hair days, and the backup just in case.
So why are you so keen on your dad buying this place? You hate it here.
Well, I'm just trying to help you and your silly father out.
Oh, so you're doing this out of the goodness of your heart.
I'm leaving either way. All you have to do is make sure Jake sells and we can both escape. It's a win-win.
Oh, hey guys. Don't mind me.
Digby, what are you doing?
Prospecting?
Prospecting? For what?
Get out of here right now, you silly little man!
No need to sweat about it, sweetie pie. A fool and his oil are easily parted.
Would anybody like to try some ice cream?
Oh, bro, just what the doctor ordered.
Don't worry, darling. Jake won't sell. I'm sure of it.
As you all know, Hugh has made a very generous offer on this property. More Mauler than this dusty old bushman ever thought he'd see. And at first I thought, nah, no way. This place is my life and soul. Then I realised I've got to think of those who rely on me. So for their sakes, I'm going to sell.
That means I'm out of here.
I'll get my people to fax over the papers immediately. Then we can make it official.
I gotta get digging.
Dad, is it really true?
Yeah, I put it in writing, it's a deal.
So where will we be moving? With all that money, we could buy a nice apartment in the city, right?
Yeah, we could, but it's a long commute back to Baron Baron every day.
Why would we commute back to Baron Baron when you've sold the Snakeatorium?
Because I'm staying on as manager. Hugh's guaranteed me a job as long as the Snakeorama remains in operation. Isn't that great?
But what you said, those that rely on you, putting them first.
Yeah, I was talking about the snakes. Hugh is going to upgrade all their facilities.
The snakes. All you care about is snakes. Do you realise Hugh is getting Sky out of here because it's not a fit place for a girl to grow up?
Yeah, but
Why can't you be more like Sky's dad? Start thinking about our future like a serious person, a businessman, a grown-up. You were supposed to hang the backdrop up. Why do I even bother? I should have just done it myself.
Tell me honestly, son, do you feel I go too far for the snakes? You know, put them first when I shouldn't?
They're not getting my ice cream, Dad. You gave them my blue blankie, but I was a baby then. This time I'll fight.
Guess that's a yes.
You finally found it. So, what are you going to do?
This is why Hugh was offering so much for Dad's property. There's oil here.
Duh.
Tykes, I thought I'd let you know I've had a change of heart, and I think it's time we moved on.
What?
I'm selling the property, and we're moving to the city. From now on, I'm going to be a responsible businessman.
Before we talk about that, there's something I need to tell you.
No. Decision's made. I know what I'm doing, and I'm doing it now. Grown-up style.
Dad, wait.
You tell Jake about the oil and you think he'll still sell? Knowing that this place will be bulldozed and turned into an oil field?
Well, Jake, it's been a pleasure doing business.
Right. Here goes, eh?
Don't! Stop, Dad, don't sign that.
Think about this. Do you really want to spend the rest of your life here?
Hey, I thought you wanted me to sell.
Well, yeah, I do. But I want to make sure you get a fair price for it. After all, a smart businessman never accepts the first offer, right?
Yeah, you're right. This is the new me. All right, Talendra, let's negotiate.
You're doing. I already feel guilty enough about not telling Dad about the oil. There's no way I'm letting him get ripped off as well. Could you idiots please quieten that stupid thing down?
Hey, a bit of respect. We're going for a world record here.
The biggest ice cream sundae ever created.
The amount you're pushing for is ridiculous.
Well, ridiculous is my middle name.
You can keep your property. Gumnut, you told me that Jake was a fool. A buffoon, a clown who could hardly tie his own shoelaces. And I'll admit, when he came out wearing that cardboard suit and did that strange snake dance, I assumed you were right. But I take it all back. Jake, you're the smartest businessman I've ever met. I assume you've known about that oil all the way along.
Oil? Yeah. Jeez, the blokes who own the petrol station would be amazed to hear that.
Whoa, I killed it.
I think it just ran out of petrol.
A petrol station?
Yeah. In fact, the diesel tanks are right under where the snake pit is now. I mean, amazing, the coincidence.
Son, next time I see you, maybe we can catch a game of football together.
Dad, I'm actually a bit of an inventor, and I built this machine that makes brilliant ice cream, and maybe there's a business opportunity there, something we can do together.
Son, to succeed in life, you need to love what you're doing. So you forget about the ice cream and concentrate on what you really love. Football!
I thought you said you were packing light. I did. The fourth suitcase is only half full.
Harderpuff, there's something I've got to tell you. I've had a call from my business manager in Africa, and I'm urgently needed at the diamond mine.
That's okay. I love diamonds.
No can do, honey bunch. This is a one-man job.
But I thought you said we were a team.
And we are. Maybe we could do a phone hookup when the diamond deal's finished. Hey, schnookety loops.
Schnookety loops? Father, please lie to me if you have to, but don't ever call me that again. Okay?
Okay. Well, I'll see you later then.
The makeup kit he got me was totally 90s. I'll be needing my old one back.
You know where the dishes are.
Dad, wait up. I wanted to tell you thanks.
Thanks for what?
You love it here, but you were going to move to make me happy.
Oh, I'd do anything, Tigers.
Well, anyway, I thought you were brilliant in the negotiations. A real tough businessman.
It was easy. I just imagined Hugh as a poisonous snake. Don't ever show your fear, not for a second, otherwise you're done for.
Hiding the dirty dishes again?
Okay, but it was either this or endanger my cuticles, and that is not a choice any girl should be forced to make.
Ever wondered what it would be like to run a rustic safari lodge in South Africa, surrounded by wild animals? Join Scout as she learns big city life was a lot different from the way she must live, from hopping aboard combi vans instead of the subway, to taking showers in a shed and staying alert for hungry animals. Get ready for some wild animals and adventures next, here on Kids Co.